My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent teaching instructor, and today I'm going to talk about what to do if you can't pay your taxes. I worked for IRS over a decade. I'm a national expert in IRS tax resolution. Welcome to my YouTube channel. They're short, they're sweet, and they're right to the point. So what do you do if you can't pay your taxes? Well, 40% of all Americans that have tax debt right now at this time, they can't pay their tax. It's impossible to do that. They're going through hardships, medical problems, divorce problems, business problems. They just can't pay the taxes. So really, what do you do if that in fact is you? I've worked so many cases. I would say about 60% of all my cases get written off as currently non-collectible, or they get put in hardship. So what happens if that's you? Well, you have to understand the IRS program, which is called currently non-collectible or a hardship program. IRS is going to take a personal financial statement on you. If the case is in the local office, the revenue officer is going to ask for a 4338. That's the base form that IRS uses for a financial statement, or a 433F. That's the case the service center uses, depending on who has your case and where you're getting your letter. So you need to familiarize yourself with those two forms. If you have a lot of money involved, you should contact a tax professional. If you're more on the low end and you can't pay it all, you can probably call Internal Revenue Service yourself. So what IRS is going to want to do, they're going to want that form, and they need to be called. A professional will send a power of attorney. If you're going to do it yourself, you're going to call them with the form filled out. IRS is going to want to see your bank statements, that financial statement. They're going to want to see it documented, pay stubs, and a list of all your expenses you have. IRS is going to look at where you live and say, well, based on our records by the Department of Trustee, Department of Labor, the trustee's office through the Department of Labor, they're saying you can only live on X amount of dollars a month. That's it. That's what they're saying the average is. That's what you should be spending in the area. For instance, in Broward County, a person of one has a house, utility, rents. It's about $1,800. Every county in the United States has a standard in which IRS is going to want you to live on in the area of food and clothing, in the area of housing and utilities, in the area of transportation. So you have to understand those standards. If you don't, do not call the IRS, because you can wind up in a big payment agreement versus putting your case into hardship. If you're a true hardship, you're living paycheck to paycheck, just getting by, it's okay to call. If you think you have any money that's over that national standard, look it up online, irs.gov, National Standard for Housing and Utilities. If you think you're over, you really better call a professional to help navigate. Make sure that, in fact, all your tax returns are filed. IRS is going to look to that, and they're going to make sure you have your estimate payments or withholding it up to date. IRS puts 40% of all cases into currently non-collectible. Before you pick up the call, make sure you're eligible. Thank you.